The Real Mccoys, starring Walter Brennan, created by Irving Pincus.
Want you to meet the family known as the Real Mccoys. That's Grandpappy Amos, the head of the clan. He roars like a lion, but he's gentle as a lamb. And now here's Luke, who beams with joy since he made Kate Mrs. Luke McCoy. From West Virginia they came to stay in sunny California. Old Grandpappy Amos and the girls and the boys of the family known as the Real McCoys.
Luke, Grandpa,
Sure, babe.
come help me with these packages.
Yeah, what you got there?
Oh, I got some paint and some brushes for Grandpa.
Fine. I'll take them right to you.
And I got some cloth and soap and things like that.
Huh?
And guess who I ran into in town?
Well, I ain't got the faintest idea.
Alice Carter. You remember I met her through the Ladies Auxiliary? She's the president.
Sure,
Well, guess what? She invited us to her house for supper tonight.
For supper?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, I don't feel like going out tonight.
Oh, Luke, I know you have a wonderful time, and I'm sure you'll enjoy meeting her husband, Charlie.
Yeah, well, I was figuring on just kind of staying around the house tonight and taking things easy.
But we always do that. We should get out and socialize a bit more.
But
She's right, Luke. We should get out and mix in and do a little socializing. Get a free meal now and then. We can take along the chicken board, and I'll carry my harmonica.
Grandpa, just Luke and me was invited.
Oh.
But I'm sure you'll be asked next time.
why don't we all make it next time? Call them and tell them we can't come over.
I'll do no such thing. Now, I'm going to go on inside and start getting ready.
Well, I ain't going to get dressed up.
Yes, you are.
Well, I ain't going to wear no coat and tie.
Yes, you are, and you're going to have a wonderful time.
That was sure funny. Isn't that what happened?
Well, then I finally got Charlie to give up the idea of playing professional football and settle down in the insurance business.
Well, you miss all the rah-rah for a while, but then you can only get the old nose busted just so many times, you know.
I guess you're right.
Another piece of pie, Luke?
No thanks, Alice. Tell you, I think I better quit. Everything's starting to go black.
Why don't you make yourselves comfortable over on the couch, and I'll bring in the coffee.
I'll help Alice with the tray.
Yeah, fine and dandy. Oh, that Alice and Charlie. They're two fine people.
I told you we'd have a wonderful time.
Wasn't that a marvelous supper?
Mm-hmm.
You know, them little chunks of meat sitting there on top of them piles of rice, all that soppy gravy, it's called beef stroganoff.
How do you know?
Well, I seen a picture of it once in one of them food magazines. I mean, you got to be pretty tricky with a skillet to turn out a meal like that.
I thought you always said I was the best cook in the world.
Oh, well, sugar babe, when it comes to plain cooking, ain't nobody finer than you. But that's different. You see, that's Europe eating.
Well, maybe I don't cook just like that, but...
Well, here we go.
It's Italian espresso. I hope you like it.
Italian, huh?
Yeah.
Well, don't that smell wonderful? We don't never get nothing like this at home, do we, Kate? Oh, here, let me get that for you, Alice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Here we go.
I'm so happy you could come tonight, Kate.
Well, thank you.
I've been wanting to talk to you about the... Use one of those ashtrays, Luke.
One of the... Well, is that an ashtray? Well, I thought that was some kind of an expensive candy plate.
That's ceramic, Luke. Alice makes them herself.
You mean you make these gorgeous things?
Well, yes, I do quite a bit of work in ceramics.
Did you hear that, sugar babe?
Yes, I did. It's amazing. They sure are beautiful.
Take a look at that painting. That's one of Alice's.
No, you're kidding. You're a painter, too? Well, now, look at there. Look, you there. Oh, ain't that the prettiest thing you've ever seen?
Yes, it is pretty.
Well, you got to be a genuine artist to paint something like that. You must be a genius, Alice.
I wouldn't say that. Would you like some more coffee?
No, thank you.
Well, I sure would. It's wonderful coffee you make.
She made the pot, too.
Well, I'll be.
Oh, excuse me.
You know, when Kate told me we was going to come over here tonight, well, naturally I was looking forward to it, but I had no idea it'd be such an interesting evening.
Yes, Mr. Johnston. Oh, well, fine. I'm glad you've decided to purchase the property. Oh, I'm sure you won't regret it.
Now,
Just drop
wait
by
a
my
minute,
office
Charlie.
tomorrow
You
morning.
mean that this wife of yours works and brings in money, too?
That's right.
Well, now, ain't that a kick in the head?
Could be.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Johnston. I can't make it at 10. I'm head of the community charities, and we're having a meeting then. How about 11:30? We'll talk. I'll see you then.
Alice, are you sure you ain't twins?
What?
Well, I don't see how one person can do all the things that you do. How in the world do you find the time?
It's just a matter of organization.
Yeah, she's a little organizer, all right.
Luke, it's getting kind of late. I think we best go home.
Oh, it ain't so late. The evening's still young.
To tell you the truth, I've got a little bit of a headache.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's too bad, Sugar Babe.
Well, I think the fresh air do me so good, and the drive home should help.
Well, I can't remember the last time you had a headache. I wonder what it could be from.
Oh, it could be any number of things. Too much sun, eye strain, an allergy. Maybe you're allergic to something, Kate.
Maybe I am.
Well, we sure hate to leave, but we had a wonderful evening. Nice meeting you, Charlie, and awful nice to meet you, Alice. We'll be getting together real soon. Maybe over at our place. You, Kate, you got no call to carry on like this. All I said was that Alice was right.
Have a nice time?
Oh. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I had a good time.
It's a holler, Luke. I can hear you. Where's Kate at?
Oh, she, slammed herself in the bedroom. She won't talk to me.
Why not?
She got herself all riled up about Alice Carter.
You weren't making goo-goo eyes at this here Alice, was she?
Of course not.
Was she making goo-goo eyes at you?
Grandpa, I tell you, there's just no reason for Kate to be so riled up. All I did was, we just sitting there talking, and I was telling Alice how good she was at doing things. I tell you, it's just hard to believe, Grandpa. Well, you know that girl oil paints. She makes ceramic things. She's head of a charity drive. She sells real estate. What? She even brings home money.
Yeah, and I suppose you spent the whole god-darned evening complimenting her and telling her how great she was.
Well, no. No, not the whole evening.
What's the matter with you, boy? Don't you know that it's bad business for a husband to go flattering other women, especially while his wife's around?
But I tried to apologize.
What'd you say? I'm sorry I said all them nice things about Alice, Sugar Babe. The only reason I didn't say some nice things about you is because I couldn't think of no nice things to say.
No, of course I didn't say nothing like that.
And what did you say about Kate, then? It was nice.
Well, I didn't say nothing. I was trying to explain about Alice.
Luke, it's about time you learned something about women. First off, you just don't go around pointing out the things they can't do. You try to leave them know that you appreciate the things they can do. It's the only way to make them act like human beings.
Well, you got a point there.
Yes, now, I think the best thing for you to do is just figure you come to the end of an unperfect day and leave this go till tomorrow. Me and you take care of Kate in the morning.
All right, Grandpa.
Well, come on now, and I'll help you make up the couch. Well, morning, Kate.
Morning, Grandpa.
Hi, Sugar Babe.
Hi.
Well, looky there, Luke. Look at that. Look at the way Kate has set that table. Now, ain't that just the most beautiful thing you ever seen?
Well, ain't nobody can set a table like Kate. I tell you, Grandpa, it just perks a man up in the morning to come in and just see a table set like that.
Sure do, Luke. It sure do.
Why, Grandpa, it takes a real knack to set these things up just right. Well, look at that fork sitting there pretty like, and that knife, and that shiny little spoon.
And look at that orange juice. Just a sitting there waiting to be drinked.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh, good morning, Peppino. Good morning. Well, Grandpa, will you look at them eggs? A real work of art.
That they is, Luke. That they is.
To me, they look like just eggs.
Just eggs. You got the gall to sit there and say they look like just eggs? Now look at how fluffy they is. And look at the yolks are Luke flicked there. Look at them, boy. Look at them.
I'm looking, but they still look like just eggs. Oh, Senora Kate. A button came off my shirt. Could you sew it on for me, please?
Could she sew it on? Now you're talking to the best button sewer on the years.
Oh, you're so right, Grandpa. You're so right. Peppino, look at this button here that she sewed on for me. Look how perfect that sits there in the hole.
They're right, Peppino. I'm a genius at sewing on buttons. And you know why? Because I took a course in button sewing at the university. Of course, that was after I graduated from orange squeeze and egg cooking.
Now, Sugar Babe, I was just trying to tell you that...
She was just treating me like a child to make up for the way you acted last night.
Now, Sugar Babe, I'm sorry I made such a to-do about all them things that Alice does so wonderful.
There's nothing wrong with telling a woman that she can do things when she can do them.
Well, yeah, that's just the point, yeah, because some people got a real talent for doing stuff like that, but some don't.
Oh, so now I don't have any talent, huh?
No, that's not what I meant, Sugar Babe.
Oh, I know just what you meant. You got it all figured out about me, haven't you? Well, I've got it figured out different.
What did I do now?
Just take your foot out of your mouth and eat your eggs. Hey, look. Kate must be feeling better. She's getting ready to bake a cake.
And that icing looks mighty tempting.
Oh, hold it. My turn to lick the spoon.
Grandpa, you look like you just tasted hog slop.
I wish I could swallow some hog slop to get rid of the taste of just gut.
Grandpa, you just ate yourself a glob of ceramics.
What's that, one of them new instant recipes?
It's clay for making things. Well, it looks like maybe Kate's going to try to make bowls like Alice makes.
Well, we might not get nothing to eat, but we'll have plenty of things to eat nothing out of.
Fine. Then I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Thanks for calling back. Bye.
Well, you're going in for making ceramics, huh?
Why? Don't you think I can do it?
Well, sure I do, and I think you'll do a good job, too.
What's that over there?
What's it look like? It's an easel with the canvas on it. I'm starting to take an art course. I'm going to do a little painting.
Painting, too?
You gonna have time for all these things, Kate?
Well, I don't know why not. My job at the knit shop's only for 2 hours in the afternoon.
You didn't need to get a job.
Well, I know I didn't. I just wanted to. I plan to do a lot of things. You're going to be surprised to find out what a talented woman you married.
Grandpa, I don't think I like Kate trying to do all these things.
Well, it's like I always said, Luke. The only trouble with building a fire under a mule is you don't know how God darn far the critter's going to run. Say, Kate, I hope you got my pants patched. I done tore the pocket half off of these.
I haven't got around to it yet, Grandpa.
You ain't?
Well, haven't you done the breakfast and lunch dishes yet?
Well, I've just had so much to do, I haven't got around to it, but I plan to do them right now, and I'm going to patch your pants, Grandpa, while supper's cooking.
Supper? We're going to have supper.
What are we going to have?
A roast?
A roast? You hear that, boy? You're going to have a roast.
I better see how it's doing. I put my ceramic bowl in there to harden, and I forgot all about the roast. I've just had so much everything.
Just take it easy, Sugar Babe. Well, anybody can cook a roast, but that ceramic, why, that's beautiful. Well, just look how nice that turned out.
That's the third one that fell apart. I've just been doing so many things. I guess I put too much water in the mixture.
Well, I could have told her that when I tasted it.
I just wanted you to be so proud of me.
But I've always been proud of you, just the way you was. What you got to do is stop trying to be like that Alice Carter.
But if she can do all them things, then why can't I?
Well, I don't know, and I don't care. Look, just because I said some nice things about Alice doesn't mean that I want you to be like her.
If you're saying that to make me feel good, don't bother.
Hiya.
Howdy.
I'm Charlie Carter.
Well, pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Kate and Luke's grandpa.
Oh, well, nice knowing you, Mr. McCoy.
Nice to meet you.
Kate home? I'm supposed to pick up some money for the charity committee.
Oh, yeah. Well, she ain't home right now. She's out doing the marketing.
Oh. Well, I'm surprised I didn't run into her down at the store.
Oh, you been grocery shopping, has you?
Yeah. I think the chef should do all the marketing. You know exactly what you want.
You do the cooking?
Every night. I enjoy it. Besides, my wife, Alice, is very busy.
Say, Charlie, could I show you around the farm a bit and we could have a little talk and maybe get a little better acquainted?
Well, thanks a lot, Mr. McCoy, but we'll have to make it some other time. I've got to get back and clean up the house before Alice gets home.
The house, too?
Yeah. Sometimes it don't seem like there's enough hours in the day.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Well, I'll have Kate bring the money over just as soon as she gets back home.
Oh, well, that'll be fine, Mr. McCoy. It was nice meeting you, too.
Nice to meet you, too.
I hope we see each other again real soon.
We will. We will.
Bye.
Yes, sir. We'll sure be seeing you.
I'll only be a minute, Grandpa.
I'll go in, too.
Well, you don't have to.
I want her. I want this Alice Carter to meet me so as I can be charming for a few minutes. Next time she whips up a supper, maybe I'll be invited, too.
All right, come ahead.
Come on, Luke.
I'll just wait in the car.
You can't do this, Luke. Where's you bringing up? Let your wife present me to a strange woman while you sit on your hip pockets out here in the car. Now, come on.
All right, I'm coming. Come in.
Hi, Charlie.
Well, glad to see you.
Hello,
Howdy,
Charlie.
Nice to see you.
Well, say, I hope you'll excuse the way the house looks. I've got a little behind in my work.
Oh, think nothing of it. Everybody gets behind once in a while, especially housework. Housework gets to be somewhat of a full-time job, don't it, Charlie?
Hey, there you go. Here, let me clear a little place away here. I've been just sorting the laundry.
Oh, we can't stay, Charlie. Kate just dropped by to leave a collection. Didn't you, Kate?
Oh, yes.
Well, just put it there on the dining room table, any place, Kate. I got my hands full here.
You sure have. He's a busy fella. Sorting the laundry and doing the marketing and cleaning up. He sure is a busy fella, ain't he, Luke?
Yes, sir. He sure is.
Say, I'd sort of like to meet that there wife of yours. Where's she at?
Oh, well, she's at her ceramics class. Then she has this client she has to see about a house. Oh, she won't be home until around 7.
7?
Yeah.
Is she that late every night?
Oh, no. Sometimes earlier. Sometimes later.
It'd be kind of hard planning the meals, ain't it?
Oh, no. I'm used to it. Oh, excuse me. I've got to see how my chicken cacciatore's doing. I'll be right back.
He sure is spick and span housekeeper, ain't he?
You know, Grandpa, I think maybe the reason that Kate ain't been able to do all the things that she's been trying to do is because we just ain't been pitching in to help her.
Well, glory be, Luke. I believe you hit the nail right on the head. Now, if Kate's going to be more like Alice, well, we just got to be more like Charlie.
Right. Well, let's see now. I'll do the sweeping and the scrubbing.
Mm-hmm. I can do the mending and the ironing.
Yeah, but I'll take care of the laundry sorting.
And I can do the marketing. Say, how about the cooking?
We'll take turns.
Fair enough. I tell you what we do. We get measured up the aprons the first thing in the morning.
I can hardly wait. You know, I think an apron would do something for me.
Yeah.
Well, the cacciatore is beautiful, and I just put a pot of water on for tea. You'll all have a cup, won't you?
Oh, no, thanks, Charlie. I think we'd best be going home.
Oh, you sure you can't stay a little while?
Oh, no, you're busy, and I got a lot of straightening out to do at home myself.
Well, all right.
Bye.
Goodbye. So long, Charlie. Good to see you. Come by anytime.
That's for being the best grandpa in the world. And that's for being the best husband. And since we're so close to town, we can stop in the Bonton shop and pick up a couple of aprons. Well, now that I'm going back to being a full-time housewife, I'll be needing them.